Today we're on the letter V, and I'm going to talk about variable rates. Now in this low interest rate environment, we're not doing very many of these, but just so that you know, a variable rate mortgage is a mortgage whose interest rate adjusts on a periodic basis. There are all kinds of different variable rates. There are like 1, 3, 5, 7, and 10-year adjustable rates, which is the same thing as a variable rate. That means that the interest rate would be fixed for that term, 1, 3, 5, 7, or 10 years. And then after that, it would become adjustable every year after that. And it's tied to an index, usually the LIBOR index or treasury bonds, things like that. So the interest rate that you would get after the rate becomes adjustable is going to be based on like a margin plus an index. So you might have a margin of 2.25 or 2.5% on a particular variable rate. So then what happens is on your adjustment period anniversary, they're going to take whatever the index is that they're using for that mortgage, and they're going to add that to the margin that you have, and the margin stays the same no matter what. And then that's going to be your rate for the next year. So for example, let's say October is your anniversary month of when you bought your house and did your mortgage. Every anniversary, they're going to check what is the LIBOR index right now, and let's say it's 2%, and let's say your margin is 2.5%. Then your new rate for the new year is going to be 4.5%. So you're just adding the two together. Have a ceiling and a floor, which basically means they can't go higher than a certain interest rate and they can't go below a certain interest rate. So be sure if you're going to check into a variable rate that you know all of the index, margin, ceiling, and floor information about your particular loan, and make sure you talk to a really good mortgage loan officer that can advise you of whether or not the variable rate is going to be a good thing for you or not. But like I said, right now the rates are so good, 3.5%, that most people aren't doing variable rates. But there will come a time where the rates are going to start to go back up and variable rates might become more popular. So be sure and keep that in mind. Thank you, and join us next time for the next edition.